The last time I posted about my fighting game, it looked like this, but now, 4 months later, it looks like this. I'm developing my own 2D fighter called Flightless Fighters, and at some point I realized I didn't like it. It looked and felt unfinished, but after evaluating my vision and improving on it, I was ready to release a demo, take Flightless Fighters to conventions, and list it on Steam. Today, I'll take you through the improvements I made. My name is Viv Pixel, and this is episode 4 of my Devlog series documenting the development of my game, Flightless Fighters. So it's been a hot minute, and I haven't been posting much, but I have been hard at work on Flightless Fighters since the last upload. So, what was wrong with Flightless Fighters? As I was working, I found myself looking at my game, playtesting it, having others playtest it, and I found that it didn't quite have the charm I was looking for. I decided to look back at the design pillars that I'd laid out for myself, and realized the game didn't really check any of my boxes yet. The first pillar I had was that I wanted the game to feel retro, using pixel art and chiptune music to complete the feel. In this iteration, there was no music, the UI was just the default Godot buttons, and the pixel art was unfinished and poorly stylized. My second pillar involved having unique and interesting character design for the fighters. I wanted each character to have character, but at that time they felt quite dull and the artwork was no help. Lastly, despite the rather silly concept of penguins beating each other up, I wanted the mechanics to feel realistic. At this point, the game played very slowly and unresponsively, and it was very buggy. So, now that I knew where my problems lied, I could begin tackling them. First things first, I decided to hit two birds with one stone by reworking the character animation. The old animation had two big problems. It looked bad, and it was too slow. So, I wanted Flightless Fighters to be in pixel art, but the resolution I used for the characters ended up being too large. Instead of looking like pixel art, it looked like very low-res digital art, and it was just bad. I also felt like the colors were too dull for the vibe of the game. So I took the resolution down from 128 by 128 pixels to 64 by 64, which already improved the art a ton. Then I decided to go with more limited color palettes and more saturated colors. Now the character animation is fine in a vacuum, but in practice it was way too slow to be in a fighting game. The fastest attacks in the old animations hit at the 16 to 20th frame, when the fastest attacks in fighting games should hit at around 3 to 5. So, after about a week of work, I fixed it up, and here are some of the final animations. It was a huge glow-up, and the game plays much smoother, and I'm really happy with how they turned out. Next up on the list was audio design. I had made some music that I added in, and my brother Dan did some voice lines for the game's announcer. If you want to see how that went, check out my previous devlog. We had a fun time. One more thing I wanted to add was some basic attack sound effects. The fighters in my game currently have 3 attacks: a weapon attack, a peck attack, and a slap attack. The sound effects add a little more dimension to the game, and they make the attacks more satisfying to land. Now onto the bugs. I've titled this section Bugs Plural, but really there was one massive issue that was breaking everything else: the idle state bug. This leviathan of a bug arose from an issue with my state machine. To control the player characters, I use a coding structure called a state machine that switches between programmed states that a character can have. When the character is in a certain state, the state machine should run its programmed process and nothing else. And nothing else. So for some reason, the state machine was alternating right back to the idle state, after and during every input. I tried to figure this out for a few months and I found nothing. I took a break for it for a month more, but it made even less sense when I came back to it. I met with my professor one afternoon to see if he could help me find the issue, and after 3 hours chipping away at the thing, we finally found it. I was using the wrong method name. Huge shout out to Professor Paulette. I probably wouldn't have noticed the issue without his help, but thank goodness that's over, because I really couldn't work on any other programming until I fixed the problem. There have been a lot of other problems, many of which I still need to fix, but dear God was that a weight off my shoulders. I plan on making a separate video talking about the idle state bug in more specifics, along with the other bugs I encountered, so subscribe if you don't want to miss it. Next, I wanted to make a set of UI that wasn't just the default. I imported a font, created a theme with some buttons, and it already looked much nicer. Eventually, I want the buttons on the character select screen to have character portraits, and I've already started working on some sketches. And last, but certainly not least, it needed a sick splash screen. And with the final touches done, I'll let you check out the demo. And this is where the demo's gonna be. Hello everyone, welcome to the demo. I am joined by my brother Dan. Say hi, Dan.
No.
Okay. We're gonna show you what I've actually been up to. It has been a hot minute. Hello?
Maybe I'll click it.
I did. My computer's stupid. Anyway.
User. Get on with your
Whoa.
thing.
I opened 2 instances. There's 2. This is getting out of hand. Please tell me you know what I was referencing.
No.
Never mind.
Oh my god, Flightless Fighters.
Oh my god, it's the
Oh my
thing.
god.
It's the
Good
guy.
game.
It did the thing!
Huh? Let's do that one.
Great. This is the new UI, by the way.
I gotta pick it. Shut up. What do you want?
I'll take King. Okay. Harish.
No. I'm gonna stab you. I walks through.
Ugh. Oh,
Wait, did
hey,
you fix
hey.
it?
Fix what?
The disrespectful.
No, this is the not fixed version. I have to explain that for the audience. So first of all, I did make a sick background. Also, there are still some bugs. I don't know if we can recreate it here. Yeah, there it is. Okay. So the disrespectful peck is still here in this version, but I literally just earlier this week potentially fixed that issue. I'm trying not to be like super, definitive about it. I think I fixed it.
It's broken.
No, shut up. Don't say that. I think I fixed it, but I'm being, careful because I'm afraid that if I say for sure that I fixed it, I will be struck down for my hubris. Okay, King this time.
Okay.
Stop it! You suck. You're terrible.
Okay. I'll do King.
Okay. I thought for
What
sure
do
that
you
you
want?
I thought for sure that you were gonna click little again.
And what do you want?
Let's go Gen 2.
Yeah, King.
Oh,
Since you wanted it so much.
You suck.
I get you.
I love how both of our first instincts when we load in is to like attack. Oh.
This game sucks. I thought I won.
You should have. It was the bug. It was the bug. But something I can talk about is I actually had a tournament of Flightless Fighters run at a local convention, which was super exciting. But yeah, so that went super well. I'll put some photos and stuff up there.
Hey, not nice. Nice one. Ooh.
That's something that I would like to fix in the future. I feel like the camera is very wonky, as I'm sure you all can tell. Another thing that I added in a later version, actually the most recent version, is health bars. So we will be able to see.
I can't see. Hey, get away.
I love the Emperor slaps, because the Emperor's character is so tall that it ends up like slapping most characters in the face. Let me slap you. See, it looks like I'm like backhanding you. It's so funny. Stop it! Stop!
Stop winning? Damn.
Want to say that again?
Not doing that. Are you serious? This game is the worst. I need to rematch that. That was not only bugged, but it was stupid. Wait, yeah, die. That was so dumb.
Should I do a built-in rematch button? That would be good. Maybe I should do that. Hang on, wait. I need to write that down. Give me a sec. No, stop it! Don't kill me. I'm writing that down.
I'm gonna kill you.
Stop it!
No. I'm gonna do what I want.
Oh, I can't spell. Hey! You're not leaving. Hey, where are you going? Get back here. He might not be getting back here.
You shut up.
I'm leaving the entirety of that in.
What? Me leaving?
You leaving and then coming back.
Oh, yeah. Hey, that was...
Oh, good timing. Perfect timing.
Okay, this game is the worst.
You're just mad because I'm good at it.
You're a bad game. I'm kidding.
What is it I'm thinking of? I'm thinking of... They hate us because they ain't us.
Dang it,
That's
you need
it.
to add stick sensitivity. I want to be able to menacingly walk towards you.
Like, slowly.
Yes. You
can do that, like...
That's hardly menacing. What do you want?
I don't care. Surprise me. Oh yeah, that's something I did that doesn't work.
Why say surprise me and then not make the surprise me button work, idiot?
The surprise me button works in the newest version.
And it's like
Stop
you're looking
hitting
at
me.
me and I feel like I look high. Stop hitting you?
Oh, okay, thanks. I can't.
If you can even
I missed
one.
twice. Want to do one more round?
I would, yes.
All right, let's do it. Chin strap. My goat.
You're not all that now. Quit doing this, thinking you're a pro gamer.
I'm a gamer.
Look, Mom, I'm a pro gamer. Look, Mom, I'm a pro.
You know, I think that's how I will know I have made it when one of my penguins gets put into Fortnite.
I think that's actually just like not right.
Oh, dude, it would be sick to have one of my penguins in Fortnite.
Fortnite penguin.
Fortnite penguin. That might actually make me play Fortnite if one of my guys was in there.
I hate you.
Yeah,
You're
baby.
the worst!
Flightless Fighters is looking and feeling better than ever, but of course there's still a lot more to be done before release. So to close off, let's look at those design pillars again. For the retro design, I think the UI needs another pass. I want it to look more interesting rather than just some pixelated red boxes. And as cool as the title screen looks, it will need to match the new UI. I also don't know the first thing about producing music and sound effects, so I wanted to get some feedback and make revisions as needed. As far as characters go, you can get a good idea of what they're like by the visual design, but I'd like to push their uniquenesses a bit further. Eventually, I want to get voice actors to act out the parts of each character with voice lines that fit their individual personalities. But by far the most work will go into mechanics. I still have some essential fighting game mechanics to figure out, like ranged attacks and blocking. I've started working on those, and that's going great. And of course, with any game project, there's going to be a ton of bugs, and I'm ordering the largest fly swatter I can find. If you made it this far in the video, thank you so much. I've been working really hard on my game, and as of very recently, you can wishlist Flightless Fighters on Steam. The demo version is available for free on itch.io if you want to try it out now, but a wishlist will notify you when the full version is out. So check out my other devlogs, thanks again for watching, and stick around for bloopers. At this point, the game played very slowly and unresponsibly. Nope, not unresponsibly. The sound effects add a little more dimension to the game and makes the attacks more satisfying to land. No, that's not correct grammar. The sound effects add a little more dimension to the game and make the attacks... Does that sound right? Yeah, whatever. The sound effects add a little more dimension to the game and it make the... What? They make. Oh my god. This leviathan of a bug arose from my... Wow. Good job, Viv. You're good at this whole talking thing. Jesus, why did I get so congested all of a sudden? If you made it this far in the video, thank you so much. I'm congested again. This is so dumb. I'm not even sick. Bloopers. I can't say that word.
How vulgar can we be? Is it like PG-13 or like...
I mean, what I include, I believe.
Shut the f*** up.
Okay. Pick a character.
No.
And stop swearing. I have to be able to leave something in the video.
Okay. You missed.
Why are you talking so quiet now?
I'm talking quiet.
Yeah.
I didn't realize.
The mic will barely pick you up. Let's show- Stop talking. Stop whispering.
Show what?
I'll go,
And you didn't want to play him.
little this time.
Sure.
Stop it. I'm gonna- That was you. You
I'm gonna
picked
go
me. Genius.
No! Wait.
Oh.
Shut up. What are these noises? Oh, ah. Oh, ah. This is...
It's the sound of me kicking your ass.
Sure, man. Hey, oh, hey!
Die! Hang on. You left the door open, you fool.
Why'd you talk like that? You left the door open, you fool.
I
Just like-
haven't had my tea, so my voice is a little...
You sounded like a
husky.
pipe. You left the door open.
You left the door open!
You left it open, lass.
Lass? I'm not calling you lass.
What?
Huh?
Huh?
Why'd you say lass?
What's last mean
Neither
again?
of us are lasses. Like a girl.
Oh, what's lad?
Lad.
I don't know. I just figured last was like the widespread name for like pirate people.
No. No, it's gendered, bestie.
Okay, shut up. Don't bestie me. Don't. It's patronizing.
Is it?
I think so. If I know what that word means, it's probably patronizing. Attack speed is horrible. You serious?
It looked like he was hugging you.
It did not look like he was hugging me.
It's cute. I don't know that. I'm not that guy. I don't make the game. I just make it look nice.
This is kind of sad.
I know. Well freaking aware.
You just immediately switched from sad to like completely offended. Because
I
know. I demand a rematch. I demand a rematch.
Yeah.
I hate you. I cannot end on a loss. Oh shoot. I cannot end it on a loss.
I hope you know that I will cut it out after you've lost.
Die. I'm gonna show you.
Don't
Priest it
use
is.
my microphone. Stop it. No. Hey.
Okay, don't use it, please. That sounded like an ancient fairy.
Say bye, Dan. Okay. I don't think I can leave that one in, buddy.